Welcome to The Explainer. We're about to dive into a story. It starts with one of the most explosive moments he'll ever see in sports, but believe me, it ends with a battle for life itself. This is the absolutely incredible journey of Yuvraj Singh.
Okay, so it all kicks off with just one number, 6. And if you're a cricket fan, you already know. That number, it's pure, unadulterated sporting genius.
Yep, you guessed it. We're talking about the first ever T20 World Cup back in 2007. Yuvraj Singh did something that was, truly legendary. He's facing England's Stuart Broad, and he just unleashes this storm. Every single ball of the over, gone, soaring over the boundary. It was just this perfect, breathtaking display of power that had the entire world's jaw on the floor.
And get this, as if that wasn't enough, that whole barrage of sixes was part of something even bigger. He smashed the fastest 50 in international cricket history. Just 12 balls. It's mind-boggling, right? A record that stood for ages. And that performance, well, it absolutely cemented his status as a global superstar. But here's the thing. That was just the prologue. The real story, the much deeper story of triumph and survival, was just getting started.
Okay, so fast forward 4 years. Yuvraj is at the absolute pinnacle of his sport. We're talking the 2011 ICC Cricket World Cup on home soil. He was, without a doubt, the beating heart of that Indian team. And when they lifted that trophy, wow, it was a moment of just pure nationwide euphoria.
And look, he wasn't just on the team, he was the team's engine. His all-around game was just on a whole other level. Check out these numbers. 362 runs and 15 wickets. No one, and I mean no one, had ever done that in a single World Cup. So, was it any surprise he was named player of the tournament? Absolutely not.
But here's the crazy part. Behind all that glory, behind the cheering crowds, a secret battle was raging inside his own body. The whole time, throughout that entire triumphant tournament, he was struggling. We're talking severe breathing problems, constant nausea, and at times, he was even vomiting blood. It's just unbelievable to think about.
And this quote, which he shared later, it just says everything, doesn't it? It captures his unbelievable dedication, but it's also chilling. It totally foreshadows the immense personal price he was paying for his greatest professional achievement.
So, right at the moment he's on top of the world, at the absolute peak of his sport, his entire life was about to be turned completely upside down.
Just look at this timeline. The contrast is absolutely staggering. In the same year he becomes this massive national hero, he gets this devastating diagnosis, a cancerous tumor in his left lung. And just like that, he has to start this intensive treatment thousands of miles from home.
So the whole world is watching as this athlete, this guy known for his explosive power and on-field aggression, suddenly he's facing an opponent that's going to test his spirit in a way cricket never could. 3 grueling cycles of chemotherapy in the USA, it was a whole different kind of fight.
But you know what? His story doesn't end with that diagnosis. Not even close. In fact, this was the start of one of the greatest, most inspiring comebacks sports has ever witnessed. Seriously, this timeline is it's almost unbelievable. He gets out of the hospital in March, and by September, we're talking just 6 months later in the same year, he's back on the field wearing that Indian jersey again. That's just a testament to his incredible resilience and sheer force of will.
And let me be clear, he didn't just come back to play, he came back to dominate. Think about this. Years after his battle with cancer, in 2017, he goes out and smashes his career best score, a massive 150. It was the ultimate proof that the fighter was every bit as formidable as the player had ever been.
But this comeback wasn't some simple fairy tale. It was brutal. This quote, it really reveals the immense struggle, both mental and physical, that was happening behind the headlines. He was open about it. He said the work was so hard, he actually thought about whether he even wanted to continue. It's such a powerful reminder of the real human story behind the hero.
So in the end, this whole journey completely redefined Yuvraj's legacy. It became something so much bigger, something that went far, far beyond the cricket field.
And so, on June 10th, 2019, he officially closed the book on a truly celebrated playing career. We're talking nearly 2 decades that inspired an entire generation of players and fans alike.
And of course, his contributions did not go unnoticed. He was recognized with some of India's highest honors. You got the Arjuna Award, which is for sporting excellence, and then the Padma Shri, a huge civilian honor. And what's cool is that they celebrate both sides of him, the incredible athlete and the inspirational survivor. But this is maybe the most important part of his legacy.
He took his own personal ordeal and turned it into a public mission. He founded the You We Can Foundation, and the whole idea was to use his story to raise awareness and, more importantly, to support other people who were fighting the exact same battle he had already won.
Yeah, in his retirement speech, he laid it all out. He made it perfectly clear what the next chapter of his life was all about. It was about service. He literally turned his greatest personal challenge into his new life's purpose.
So Yuvraj Singh's whole story, it really leaves us with a powerful question, doesn't it? What is the true measure of a champion? Is it just about the trophies you win or the records you break? Or is it about having the strength to face down the impossible and then having the courage to use that victory to inspire hope in everyone else?